So I just have to ask you, Mr. Secretary, who is running this department? Is Aaron Siri running the department? Are you running the department?
Oh, ASIP has nothing to do with the.
You said every black kid can get reparented on a wellness farm. Can you admit that you said that?
I would have to hear that recording because I have no memory of saying anything like that.
I actually have the recording that I can give to you, but it is absolutely what you said. And if you want me to play it, I can play it.
Senator Angela Alsobrooks just dropped a nuclear bomb in the Senate chamber. First, she exposes the shadow advisor, Aaron Siri, a private lawyer who reportedly has more influence over American vaccine policy than the government itself. But the real confrontation happens when she brings up a haunting recording. A recording where the secretary allegedly suggests sending black children to wellness farms to be reparented. Is this a vision for health or something much darker? RFK Jr. claims he doesn't remember, but the senator says she has the tape. Let's look at this explosive testimony.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, Secretary. You're familiar with Aaron Siri, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's because he served both as your lawyer in your personal capacity, and he's a lawyer for an anti-vaccine group as well. Is Mr. Siri on the federal government payroll?
No, he is not.
No, he's not. Okay, so that I find that interesting because he is apparently having a really outsized influence on you. And in fact, according to her testimony, Dr. Monterez last August said that during a very contentious argument with you or conversation that you told her to talk to Mr. Siri so that she could fall in line with his vaccine policies. You let him present to your now illegal and discredited vaccination committee. And then this month, you signed an updated charter for the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices to focus on vaccine risk after Aaron Siri urged you to do so. So, despite him not being on the government payroll, it looks like he is clearly, for you, he's a top advisor in your agency. Now, last month, Mr. Siri threatened to sue you if you didn't add hundreds of health conditions to the vaccine injury compensation programs. And just like that, you removed members of the Advisory Commission on Childhood Vaccinations to pave the way for changes. So I just have to ask you, Mr. Secretary, who is running this department? Is Aaron Siri running the department? Are you running the department?
Oh, ASIP has nothing to do with the vaccine court. Nothing.
No, just the questions. Is he running the department? Are you running the department? This Aaron Siri guy has a huge, apparently, influence.
Yeah, you're just filled with mischaracterizations. If you want to ask me about something, I will. But
let me just ask you this. And so, Mr. Siri,
you're going to talk and you're going to grandstand, but you're not going to get at the truth.
Mr. Siri is actually, he's gone public with the whole thing now. He's on X, and he said, that he's actually trying to pressure you to immediately change your vaccine policies. In fact, he wrote on X, "I have no doubt RFK Jr., this is his quote, wants to update the table, and the only reason that he wouldn't is because the White House won't let him." So is the White House preventing you from updating the VSIP table?
Aaron Siri is an American citizen. He has a right to say what he wants.
He does. I'm just asking you, is the White House preventing you from updating this? Is Mr. Siri correct about that?
Updating the vaccine
table?
No, they are not.
Okay. Now, regarding the new CDC director nominee, part of the new team that you said would revolutionize the CDC, Mr. Siri said that the pick will likely be a disaster and has said the only thing that Schwartz will likely restore is the CDC to business as usual. He said that this is his quote, "Left to your own devices, you wouldn't have even chosen her," and that she is, and I quote Mr. Siri here, "the queen of mandating vaccines." So is Aaron Siri wrong about this new nominee, or is the president?
Well, I guess Aaron Siri doesn't have much influence on me after all, does he? So you can't have it both ways of saying he has an outside influence on our department.
So is he
at
right?
the same time,
question.
He's suing me and criticizing me for something that he for a policy that I've made that he doesn't like. So does he have an outside influence or not?
Well, he
Because
said,
you're arguing out of
let me go
both
to my
sides of
next
your
question,
mouth.
Mr. Secretary. My next question. Now, you've had some trouble with the truth. I've seen it myself during
But
your appearances before Congress. And as we all saw clearly during your exchange last week with Congresswoman Sewell, can you admit today that you said every black kid can get reparented on a wellness farm? Can you admit that you said that?
didn't get reparented on a wellness.
Well, let me read exactly what you said. You said every black kid is now just standard, put on Adderall, on SSRIs, benzos, which are known to induce violence, and those kids are going to have a chance to go somewhere and get reparented, to live in a community where there'll be no cell phones, no screens. You know, you claimed, in fact, you went on to say, actually, the whole transcript was even worse. You said that if you could, you would send, quote, every black kid, again, your words, not mine, to go live on farms and work. Is that your?
I would have to hear that recording because
Well, I have the
I
recording.
have no memory of saying anything like that.
Yeah, well, I actually have the recording that I can give to you, but it is absolutely what you said. And if you want me to play it, I can play
But
it.
if you ask me what my opinion is, I do not believe that every black kid should be reparented on a wellness farm or whatever, and I have never believed that.
Well, you said it, sir. I have the video here. In fact,
I'm
you're
telling you, I don't believe it. That's not my vision for our country
well,
or
I'm
for the
glad
black
because it was
community.
ignorant to say, it was dangerous, and it was irresponsible.
Well, if I said it, I apologize, but I'd have to see the transcript.